Hi, I'm Barbie. Welcome to my dream house. Hello loves, it's Brittany Vuitton and welcome to the 46th video of the Barbie Dream House series. It's so crazy. We are so close to episode number 50, which is just outrageous. It's so exciting. But anyway, as you can see behind me, I have the Barbie's Besties wall. So without further ado, we will take a look and see who has been added today. So we have Mia B, Kitty Cake LPS, Keisha, and Eva. So again, just like everybody else on this wall, thank you so much for your love and support. Congratulations on making it onto the wall. And we're about to head out in just a second. I have a couple announcements. First of all, today I am going to be at Minefaire. I am in Houston, Texas, and I'm so excited to meet some of you guys, to take pictures with you and everything else. So if you are going to Minefaire, or if you're at Minefaire right now, depending on when you're watching the video, make sure you come and meet me. I will be in the Rising Stars area, and I would love to hang out with you. Also, another fun fact, it is my birthday! Woo! So happy birthday to me. I'm so happy to be hanging out with you guys, hanging out with some of my favorite YouTubers, some close friends, and spending my birthday with some really awesome people. So yes, happy birthday to me. It's my birthday. I'm so excited. But what I'm even more excited about, I know it's crazy, I'm more excited about something else rather than my birthday. However, we are finally done with the Barbie Dream House. So that means we get to move on and build something else in the Barbie world. So let's go ahead and fly over there now. Now, just to let you guys know, I will be making progress, such as adding a road and a tunnel system that goes over to this little town over here. But for now, we're just going to build it up. And then as we have time, yeah, as you can see there, it's quite a big space. But as we have time, we're going to go ahead and build those roads and make it like a real town, Barbieville. So anyway, as you can see here, we have a little building and we have a parking lot area. So the first thing we're going to do is based off of the 1950s. So we can actually go ahead inside of the little 1950s diner that we're building, and we will begin to fill in this floor with black and white checkered blocks. So as we're doing that, I will explain a few things. First of all, the original Barbie was released in 1959, so way back in the 50s, and actually only sold for $3, which is pretty cool. I think we're a little... Are we off? No. Okay, we're good now. Okay, so we're still filling in those blocks. So basically, the reason why I wanted to do a diner for the 1950s is because diners were actually really big back in the 50s. And fun fact, waitresses actually roller skated out to people's cars and took orders. So if you go to like Sonic now, I don't think all Sonics do it. A lot of people at Sonic now are just walking on their regular feet, but anyway, some Sonics still do it. They still have employees roller skating out to people's cars to take orders. But that, and also Swenson's. I know where I live now we don't have Swenson's, but back home in Ohio we did have Swenson's, and people actually roller skated there. The employees roller skated there too. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, they still do that in some places, but it's definitely not as common. But in the 50s with the diners, they did it all the time. So I guess when you're in a job interview for a diner and they ask if you can roller skate, there's a good reason. So you better be coordinated and know how to do that. So that actually went pretty quick. We went ahead and filled that in, and next we are going to go over to the bar counter space area and we're going to fill that in. I kind of left a block right here just so I remember my spacing. Okay, no, that wasn't the block. Let's go ahead and fix that there. But I wanted to remember where the counter started, and after we do the counter, we will go ahead and do some booth spaces so that they can sit inside. One of my favorite things about this diner so far is actually the outside area, and I'll show that again. But I love how the parking lot turned out with the little spaces. I think that's super cute. People can pull up, park, the little waitresses will skate out to the car and take their orders and everything. That actually sounds like a lot of fun to me. Like, I want to go to a 50s style diner now just because of all of this. So we went ahead and filled in, there we go, the countertop area right there, and we'll go on to making a few booths. Okay, so another couple things that were very popular back in the 1950s were frisbees, hula hoops, and boomerangs. I have never been able to properly operate a boomerang. That is a tongue twister, and I'm surprised I was not able to say it correctly the first time, but I've never been able to properly operate a boomerang. I have thrown it so many times, and it just like dug itself into the ground or like hit somebody. I've never been able to do it right. Frisbees, I actually just threw a frisbee like a couple days ago. So yeah, of course I still play with those. And hula hoops, I used to be a hula hoop champion. I was actually in a small little hula hoop competition, and I stayed pretty long. It was to see who could do it the longest, and I did it for a pretty long time. I can't really do it anymore. I tried with a little hula hoop. I think maybe it was too light or something. I don't know. But I wasn't able to make it work. So there we go with our seating areas and some tables for people to sit down and have a milkshake or a burger with their friends. And the next thing we're going to build is a jukebox. So we will go ahead and get into that. I think we'll put it right here by the door. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Earlier when I was planning this out, I tried to add like a glass block on top, but honestly, I'll show you what it looks like. So basically, let's see, do I have a glass block? Okay. Yeah, so basically to me, it looks like a candy machine. I also tried to put like a carpet square on top, and then it looked like a claw machine. So I'm like, okay. So yeah, we're going to take that off, and we're just going to have like a one level jukebox, and that will be good enough. I think it's perfectly fine. So let me know what you guys think about the diner. I think that it is looking really, really cool. If there's any additions you would like to see. Oh, before I forget about that side door we just came out of. Basically with that, I had planned on giving the waitresses on the skates an extra door to come out of, so they don't have to go out the front door and all the way around the side to the side. Yeah, all the way around to the side where all the cars are. They could just come out here. Now, originally I didn't want there to be steps, because if you're roller skating with somebody's food in your hands, that is a good time for you to like fall, especially if you're coming down the steps. But with the way everything is situated, we couldn't really avoid that, so they'll just have to be extra careful when they're coming down the steps. But as I was saying earlier, the thing that I'm really happy with happens to be, actually we made that 4, so we'll go ahead and fix that. There we go. And then 3, 4 right there. Okay, so anyway, one thing I really enjoy about this space was the parking lot that I mentioned earlier. We have these cute little spaces over here where, again, the cars can park, the waitresses will skate out and take the orders, and they'll be able to eat in their cars. So yeah, they have the option of either going inside and eating with their friends in there. I know like a lot of kids after school would go to a diner and hang out with their friends. Again, have a milkshake, a burger, and just have a really good time before they head home and do their homework, of course. Just a good, awesome spot to meet. So I think it turned out really cool. And I really enjoy our 50s episode. I'm so excited to move on to the 60s. I have a couple ideas, but it'll be really interesting to see what I choose to build for our 60s theme and what Barbie I'll be talking about next. This Barbie I talked about was, of course, the original from 1959, and the black and white checkered floor not only is that common for a 50s diner, but also it is paying a little bit of homage to the original Barbie, because her bathing suit that she came with was black and white striped. So it's a little something to make it personal for that Barbie as well. Whoopsie doodle. Okay, there we go. All right. Anyway, so I think that is all we are going to go ahead and do in this episode. Make sure you join me in the next episode so we can move on with building this Barbie world, and we're going to make it huge and awesome. And if you are wondering which Barbies I'm going to be talking about from which decades, make sure you go back and check out this video I did a while ago in The Sims called Evolution of Barbie. Basically, I talk about the most popular Barbies from each decade, and that is pretty much what I will be basing things in this world off of, doing builds from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and on. So yeah, if you want to get an insider look at things, if you want extra little information that other people may not see, make sure you check out that video to see who I will be discussing in the videos. I will see you guys next time. Hopefully I'll see you today at Minefaire and you can spend time with me and Blackie Chan and some of my friends on my birthday. I'm so excited. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Adios.